Alright, so just in case any of you guys don't know how to create a character on D&D Beyond or have never used D&D Beyond, first thing you're going to have to do is go to dndbeyond.com and create an account. I'm not going to show you how to do that. You all know how to create an account. Aside from that, it's pretty simple how you can make your character. All you have to do is go to Discord, click on the link that I pasted right here. When you do, it's going to launch you right into the campaign that I created for this game. And all you have to do is go right in here, and you can even look right here. This is all of my created characters that I've made within my D&D Beyond collection right here in my characters. But I suggest that you guys go ahead and just go right here and create a character this way, because this will give you access to all of my content. If you create a character on your own based on D&D Beyond's just my characters right here, it's not going to give you access to all of my content that I own in the game, or on D&D Beyond I should say. So you're going to want to go into the campaign and create your character here. That way you have access to all of my content. So go into create a character, and then once you do so, you have your character's name. That's not important right now. You can see all the different ways that you want to go ahead and create your character. I'm going to have you guys, for this, I really want to run a campaign in the new 2024 core rules. However, if there is something that you guys really want from the old rules, I'm perfectly fine with potentially playing with that and allowing that for you guys. We'll go ahead and take off the 2014 core rules because it just gets confusing when you have the 2014 core rules and the 2024 core rules. You're going to leave the expanded rules on, because that'll give you options from like Xanathar's Guide and all the other supplements that have been released for the original 5e. So it gives you access to like all the other subclasses and things of that nature still. Legacy, you can either take it on or take it off, but I honestly find most of the time that the legacy content is just not as good anymore as the new content. They've updated a lot of the races in Tasha's Guide. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, I think. So, honestly, the legacy content is just, in my opinion, not really what I look for. But if there's something specifically within the legacy content that you really like or you want to play with, I'm fine with that. You can choose to have all the partner content from all the different partners. However, we're not using Minecraft. Sorry. And we're definitely not using Rick and Morty either, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. But I'm fine with like Critical Role content and all these other different voices of content. I unfortunately don't have the Lord of the Rings thing that they just recently came out with that included some other classes based around that. That would be kind of cool, but maybe a campaign for that in the future. Um, you want to, I always check optional class features, and you can check customize your origin if you'd like. We're gonna go with XP. I'm thinking for the advancement type for the now. I want to give a XP type a chance after the new rules have come out. Hit point type, go manual. If you guys need help with this, I'll explain it to you later. Um, yes, we want prerequisites. Show level skilled spells, use encumbrance. You can ignore coin weight, yes. Modifiers and your character privacy. I think you guys should either put it in campaign only or public. Do not private it, because I might end up needing your guys' character sheets that I might have to use for a potential virtual tabletop later if we decide to go that route. For your class, it's pretty simple. Right here, it's the very top. It's going to show you your core rules, so you can go ahead and look at whichever class interests you. You can go ahead and peek into it. It gives you a little synopsis right here and gives you a rundown of all the different features that you might unlock and things of that nature. You can go ahead and read through that. You can click into it, add class, and look further in depth here, kind of see what skills you can get and whatnot, what kind of new weapon mastery. This is a new thing in the 2024 rules. Every weapon has a property which just kind of gives every weapon some flavor when you're using it in combat. Aside from that, say you don't want that, you just hit the X right here, confirm, remove class, and you can go through and choose a different one. Aside from that, I'm gonna have you guys roll for stats. We'll probably do it either on D&D Beyond's new map system. They have a new thing, if I can find it right here, called Maps, and it's essentially a virtual tabletop. That being said, I am going to create a Roll20 campaign as well for you guys to go into, and we can go ahead and roll stats in there. Also, I am not against you guys rolling stats in real life. I'm also not against you guys rolling in real life. However, if things start to seem a little fishy, um, we might have to change that. But I am not opposed to real life rolling. As myself personally, I know I love to roll dice in real life, so there's that. So right here you have your species. The 2024 rules comes with these races right here. The expanded rules, you get access to all of these other races as well. There's a couple of custom ones that I have created that I'm going to say are probably not going to be used in this campaign. That being said, if for some reason you decide you really want to use my homebrew race that I used in my other campaigns, like the Kitsune, the Succubus, the Vanara, we can talk about that. But aside from that, pretty much everything here is available to you. Background is pretty simple. You can go with the core rules. They've kind of really explained it and broke it down. The good thing with the 2024 backgrounds is that you get what's called essentially like a background feat or an origin feat. So if you go to Artisan right here and you take a look at, for instance, right here, Crafter, you get this origin feat. So you gain tool proficiency with 3 different artisans tools of your choice. So if you want to be a really good crafter, you can take this. Or if you want to, let's say, leather worker, you can again see right here you get the crafting feat once again. Um, and these are an example of all the different tools and examples of things that you can use those tools for. That being said, that's up to your guys' personal preference. You can go into a lot of these different ones. They have different ones. So guard, for instance, gets the alert feat. Um, that just gives you bonuses to your initiative. But you can go through and take a look through all these. And then after that, this is where you get your ability scores. We are going to, like I said, do rolled stats. I am very generous when it comes to rolled stats. I'm not going to let your guys' characters suck, I promise. Unless you want them to suck, in which case that's your call. um, However, if like a wide variety of you guys prefer to just do standard array, we can do standard array. That's fine by me, or even point by. It's really up to you guys. I am not picky on your guys' ability score generation methods. Equipment is going to be based off of your class typically. So depending on whichever class you picked, it's going to have different options here for you. You get to select one or the other. So there's that. And then once you've gone through all this, you just come right over here and it will say, hey, this will be available for you to just go ahead and view your character sheet, and your character sheet is ready for play. Alright, if there's any other questions on creating a character or anything of that nature, just ask me.